You're watering on schedule, you're feeding the soil, you're doing everything the books tell you to do. So why is your harvest still disappointing? Here's the truth nobody tells beginner gardeners. Some plants are silently destroying each other right under your nose. One pair on this list shares the same disease so easily that a single sick plant can wipe out your entire garden bed in days. Another releases an invisible chemical into the soil that quietly poisons everything growing nearby. And one plant, probably already in your garden right now, is slowly stealing water and food from everything around it without you ever noticing. Stick around, because by the end of this video you'll know exactly which 7 plant pairs to keep apart and the easy fix for each one. Let's start with the one hiding in almost every backyard in America. Plant 1. Mint feels like a gift. You plant it once, barely water it, and it grows like crazy. But that's exactly the trap. Underground, mint sends out long roots called runners. They crawl sideways through the soil and pop up as new mint plants in places you never planted them. Weeks later, you notice mint growing where your peppers used to be strong. Your tomatoes look tired. Your lettuce stops growing. Most people blame the fertilizer. The real thief is mint, quietly stealing water and nutrients underground. The fix is simple. Never plant mint directly in the ground. Keep it in a pot, even if you bury that pot inside your garden bed. One pot can save you years of frustration. Mint causes damage because it spreads. The next plant doesn't need to spread at all. It wins a completely different way, by quietly poisoning the soil around it. Plant 2. Fennel looks innocent, tall, feathery, almost like a decoration. But ask any experienced gardener and they'll tell you to keep it far away from everything else. Fennel's roots release natural chemicals into the soil. Scientists call this allelopathy. Think of it as chemical warfare, plant style. Those chemicals stunt the growth of nearby plants. Your beans stay short, your tomatoes look weak, and you have no idea why. Fennel isn't trying to share the garden. It's trying to own it. The fix: give fennel its own private corner, far from your other crops. Treat it like the one house guest who needs their own room. So far we've covered a plant that steals and a plant that poisons. But the next pair doesn't compete for resources at all. They share something far more dangerous: disease. Plant 3. Tomatoes and potos. On paper, tomatoes and potatoes look like a perfect match. Same soil, same sunlight, same growing season. But they share a dangerous secret. Both belong to the nightshade family, which means they're vulnerable to the exact same diseases. The biggest threat is blight. If blight hits your potatoes, it can jump straight to your tomatoes within days, turning a small problem into a total garden wipeout. Planting them close together also makes crop rotation almost impossible, which lets disease live in your soil year after year. The fix is distance. Keep tomatoes and potatoes on opposite sides of your garden. A few extra feet could save your entire harvest. Disease is dangerous because it spreads fast, but our next plant doesn't even need to touch your garden to destroy it. Plant 4. Black walnut tears. If you have a black walnut tree anywhere near your garden, listen closely. This tree produces a chemical called jugurnia, and many plants, especially tomatoes, are extremely sensitive to it. Gardeners see yellow leaves, weak stems, and plants that just refuse to grow, and they blame everything except the real cause. Here's the scary part. Juglone doesn't stay near the trunk. The roots stretch far underground, sometimes affecting plants many feet away from the tree itself. If a black walnut tree is anywhere nearby, research juglone-tolerant plants before you plant a single seed. It could save your entire season. We've gone from roots to trees. Now let's go back to the flower bed, because even the most cheerful plant in your garden has a competitive side. Plant 5. Sunflowers and beans. Sunflowers are the showstoppers of any garden. Tall, bright, and loved by every pollinator in the neighborhood. But plant beans nearby, and something strange happens. Sunflowers release natural compounds that interfere with bean growth. Seeds take longer to sprout, plants grow weaker, harvests come in smaller than expected. Because the damage is so subtle, most gardeners never connect the dots. They just assume their beans had a bad year. The fix is simple. Give beans and sunflowers separate spaces in your garden, and both will grow exactly how they're supposed to. That pairing surprises people because both plants are so popular. The next one is even more surprising, because both plants are supposed to help your garden. Plant 6. Onions and beans. Beans are famous for feeding the soil. Onions are famous for flavor. Together, they should be a dream team. But they're not. Beans rely on friendly bacteria in the soil to pull nitrogen from the air and feed themselves. Onions and the entire allium family disrupt that process. The result isn't always dramatic, but your beans may grow slower and produce less, and you'll never know why. The fix is easy. Keep onions and beans in separate sections of your garden, and let each one do its job without interference. And finally, we end with a pairing that looks completely harmless, but looks can be deceiving. Plant 7. Cucumbers and strong herbs. Herbs and strong herbs. And vegetables are usually a great combination, but cucumbers are the exception. Strong aromatic herbs like sage and rosemary prefer dry soil. Cucumbers need consistent moisture to thrive. When you water for one, you're working against the other. One plant ends up happy while the other quietly struggles. It's not a disaster, but it is wasted space and wasted effort. The fix? Root plants with similar water needs together, and your entire garden becomes easier to manage and far more productive. Most garden failures aren't loud, they're quiet. A plant grows a little slower, a harvest comes in a little smaller, and you blame the weather, the soil, or bad luck. But now you know the truth. Sometimes the problem isn't what you're doing wrong, it's what you're growing next to what. From mint's underground takeover to fennel's chemical warfare, from shared diseases to invisible tree poison, every mistake on this list has cost real gardeners a real harvest. Now you know how to avoid every single one of them. So tell me, which one of these surprised you the most? Is it already growing in your garden right now? Type it in the comments. I read every single one. And if you want more simple, science-backed tips that help you avoid expensive garden mistakes, hit subscribe because there's a lot more coming. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.